Okay, I have been researching names for the past 15 years. I've read over 100 dictionaries and took data and then went to scholars native to the languages I was studying, which are over 40, 50 languages, and have produced the book, Best Exotic Baby Names. One can go to the website exoticnames.com to find it. And of course, there is a website too called Best Exotic Baby Names. Now, I thought I'd quickly go through a couple names so you can see how interesting this is, because I wanted to really get down to the actual translation and then the meaning of the translation. And instead of rehashing the same names from baby name books as we have been, I wanted to come down to the truth of things. So for instance, Abigail is actually from Abigal, which is Hebrew. Avi is the father, and by the father they mean God. And Gal is a wave, and by wave, they mean a wave of energy. So Abigail means a wave of energy from God. And Austin is a compound nickname from Augustine, which is Latin for venerable. But you can see that August is the awe, and then Steen. So Augustine, that's what they call a compound nickname. They cut out the middle, and they just use the beginning and the end. Kind of like Kurt is from Kunrat, or Conrad. That's a compound nickname. So Ariel, in all the baby name books, you will see it saying Lion of God. We are here in the Western civilization are reading this backwards. It actually means God is like a lion, fearless and strong. And they break this down by having Aryeh is the image of a lion. It's not actually the animal. The animal is Lev. L-E-V is lion in Hebrew. But when you say Aryeh, you're talking about he has the attributes of the lion, which is the fearlessness and the strength. And then El is God. So we're saying here, God is like a lion, fearless and strong. Now, I thought I'd mention my name, since I'm in the A's here, Allison. Now, names like Alice is from Alex, Alexander. Alexander, from my research, I could tell, is one of the most popular names in the world, which numerous names have come from. But Allison is actually from Alinson. And the name Allen is Germanic for alone. Now, all the Germanic names, the Nordic/Viking names, all have to do with battle. So when they say alone, they mean alone in battle. They means that that person was able to be like a one-man army. They were able to fight on their own, as opposed to having their whole band with them. They were able to be equal to an entire army and be a very powerful person in battle. So along that lines, I thought I'd mention the meaning of Robert, for instance, which is a very common Nordic name, again from German. And it breaks down to Rodbert, which is actually red bright. And by red bright, they mean bright red blood, is what they mean by that. And that's because when you come out of battle, if you're covered with bright red blood, it is the blood of your opponent that you've managed to kill. It is not your own. And many of these names are from the back of my book. I have unique names throughout the book. And then just for everyone's interest in the back, I put names that we've heard of before, and I give the real meaning in the translation. And as you can see there, there's the book that is available. And it is really fascinating. There's over 4,000 names in it. We'll have names in there like Dejanira is the Latin form of Deianira, which is Greek for divine woman, which is interesting too. And there's endless interesting names in this book. So I just thought I'd give you this quick little introduction. And do enjoy and have fun finding a name for your child. So thank you.